Kingdom can. Controlling your emotions is a spiritual weapon. I want you to understand that. Controlling your emotions and your anger is a spiritual weapon. You gotta understand, when you are out here getting into it with people and God has put you in an isolation season or whatever the case may be, when these things are going on, you have to understand that the enemy will jump host to host to host to host, vessel to vessel to vessel to vessel to attack you. When you have surrendered your life over to Jesus Christ, when you have surrendered your life over to the Lord, the enemy is going to try to attack you like never before, because the enemy don't like that. Oh, you getting saved? You're moving different. You're doing things with intention now. You're not just moving off of impulse. You're actually thinking before you do. You're gaining knowledge that only a child of God will be able to gain. I don't like that. I need to bring you back down. I need to humble you. So I'm gonna attack you from every angle I can. The enemy will jump from host to host to host to host, from vessel to vessel to vessel to vessel to attack you. You gotta understand something. We're not wrestling with fresh flesh and blood. We're wrestling with the enemy, with the devil. So this might come in the form of your cousin, your sister, your brother, your mama, your daddy, your significant other, your child, whatever the case may be. But the devil is going to attack you when you surrender over to the Lord. That's why having a control over your emotions and your anger, it's a spiritual weapon. Because that's all it is spiritual warfare. When you're constantly in situations to where you're getting into it with a family member, a friend, a spouse, if you're in an abusive relationship, whatever the case may be, God is the way out. God will guide you out of that situation. But the devil knows if you keep following that life with God, you're going where the devil don't want you to go. The devil don't want you to see greener pastures. So the attacks are going to become more and more and more, and they're going to become stronger. They can't just give you the devil ain't going to just attack you with no little baby attack. When you got the Jesus hands on you, you think the devil going to send a little baby attack? A midget attack to you? No, the devil is gonna send them heavy hitters, them big body Benzes. That's what the devil's gonna send. Like, be for real, the devil's gonna send the big heavy hitters to X you out, because that's ultimately the goal, so that the devil can obtain your soul. He don't like when you giving that soul over to Jesus. He don't like when you moving in Jesus in God's will. He don't like that. So you got to pay attention. You have to be vigilant. These attacks coming from everywhere. Like I said, friends, family, relationships, your own kids, co-workers, people at your church. These attacks are coming from everywhere. The devil see how you moving. See how God is moving through you. He sees it. You think he going down without a fight? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You have to stay in control of those emotions. Learn how to control your emotions. That's a big key to this. A big key to elevation is learning how to control your emotions. Don't be so easily angered. The devil loved that. Oh, I could say X, Y, Z and tick her off. Oh, I know if I jump bodies into her mama and she say, that's why your daddy not shit and that's why your daddy wasn't there to like, I could jump bodies. This is what the devil thinking. I'm going to jump bodies. And I'm going to attack, and I'm going to poke, and I'm going to do all of this from every angle that I can until this person explodes and this person cracks. Now I got you where I want you. Now you done fought this person, you ended up in jail. Now you done lost your job because you in jail and you can't get to work. And now you in the hospital because they done jumped you. Now you got a murder charge because you done got so mad and you couldn't control your emotions to the point where you just spazzed out. To the point where you went off the rails. You crashed out like a crash dummy. That's what the devil wants you to do. The enemy love when you crash out. The enemy love crash outs. The enemy love people that just don't think before they react to something. They just go. The devil love that. Because he knows these are the people that they will do something detrimental within a 30-second time span that will change their life forever. The devil knows that. But when you're a child of God, where You harmless as a fly, but you wise as a serpent. When you think before you do things, when you ask yourself, what would Jesus do? When you really weigh your options with certain situations, when you can determine and use your discernment in situations and be able to depict what's worth it and what's not, and 9 times out of 10, hell, sometimes 10 times out of 10, it's never really worth it. When you're that type of person, the devil can't infiltrate. The devil can't infiltrate because you know who you are, you know what your purpose is, you're carrying it out on this earth, and you're not gonna let your anger or your emotions get in the way of that. Now, if you're somebody that went through piles and piles and piles and piles of trauma, I get it because I have as well. But that's where the therapy comes in. And I get the whole, I wouldn't go to therapy because why would I tell my business to a stranger? They just met me, they don't know. I get that because I feel the same way. Self therapy is the best therapy in my opinion. I'm not no psychologist. I'm not none of that. I'm not no social worker. I'm not a therapist. I'm not any of those things. But in my experience of going through my healing journey, self therapy is the best therapy. You've been with yourself all your life, literally. You know the good, the bad, the ugly about yourself. Use the tools that are at your fingertip. If you need anger management, get anger management. Whatever you need to do, whatever you feel comfortable doing. But stop making it so easy for the enemy. Stop making it so easy for the enemy. I had a situation the other day. Somebody that I recently got into it with a few months ago. Like I said, I spoke on this before. I ended up in jail for the situation. All of that. This person. So y'all know I stay with my mom, right? I'm back home. I stay with my mom. I'm trying to get my life together. Saving money. Ain't nothing wrong with going back home. That's how I look at it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't gotta keep up with the Joneses. I'm really trying to get to that elevated level to where I could buy her another house. And the only way I could do that is if I come back home. But that's a whole nother conversation. I stay with my mom. So the person that I got into it with, this is a family member, so they calls my mom. They drunk, mind you. And this person is like, oh, I'm about to come over there. And my mom's like, well, I think I need to let her know that, considering the situation, before you pop up. And the person's like, well, I'm down the street. I don't want you to tell her because that's going to give her time to think. That's the enemy right there. What do you mean by that's going to give her time to think? You don't want me to be able to have time to think. You want to just pop up on me because you know I used to be the type of person that'll crash like this. 5 seconds. You didn't want me to have time to think because you wanted to get me at that you wanted to see me in a vulnerable state. You thought I was going to be running around like a chicken with my head cut off and I wasn't going to know how to handle the situation because prior to, I've had these issues where I was quick to crash out, quick to speak my mind, quick to just let you have it. Like, that's how I was. But when God started working through you, I don't care if it's been 3 days, I don't care if it's been 3 weeks, I don't care if it's been 3 months, I don't care if it's been 3 minutes. When God started working through you, you surrender to Him, you gonna walk into situations and you gonna handle them in ways that you never thought that you would be capable of handling them. I sent that person off with love. I'm not gonna fight you. I'm not gonna get into it with you. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not going to let my emotions lead the situation. I'm gonna let my logic lead the situation. I'm gonna let God lead the situation. And now they're running around like a chicken with their head cut off. And this is any of these types of situations, people. Now they're feeling how they thought you were gonna react, and how you were gonna feel. It's projected back onto them because now you don't know me as well as you thought you did. You can't easily provoke me no more. I'm living for God. Worldly people, worldly things, I don't let that control my life no more. So you're not going to get the quick blow ups out of me. You're not going to get me to the point where I'm snapping out on you and now my emotions are irregulated. I'm feeling however I'm feeling to the point where I'm crying or I'm lashing out and I'm doing things that I shouldn't be doing. And you getting gratification off of this. The enemy gets gratification instantly when you crash out. When you're crying, when you're venting to that significant other that's been cheating on you for 15 years, 20 years, When you're venting how you feel to this person and your emotions are just you wearing them on your sleeve, the enemy gets instant gratification when you do these things. Stop putting people into your mind. Stop letting people in your mind. I'm like a silent killer now. Like I used to be. I've been like this because I've always been like I said, a lone wolf, a loner. I know a lot of people, but I'm a loner. I like staying to myself. I kind of always been like this, but people always would wonder, like, what are you thinking about? Like, I don't let people in my head, in my mind. This is close as you're gonna get to it. It's coming on my YouTube channel. And then I did find myself getting to the point where certain people could get me easily angered. And when you let certain people, like that relationship, your mom, your sibling, whatever the case, when you let them be able to get you easily angered, the devil and the enemy just like, we got her now. We got him now. Now I know who to jump. When I'm jumping bodies, when this demonic energy is jumping bodies to attack the chosen one, to attack God's children, when they're jumping bodies through your family and through your friends and through your significant other and whoever, your co-workers, when the enemy is doing that, when you let people get you easily angered, the enemy not gonna stop. Okay, that person can get her mad. That person can get her mad. That person can get her mad. Okay, so I'm gonna jump on. I'm gonna really use these people, and they not close to God. Oh, I'm really gonna use. They really about to make a deal with the devil. They gonna do my work for me. They don't got no relationship with the Lord. You gotta understand that when these people don't have the type of anointing upon them, when they don't have God's hands upon them how you do, when they not in that word like you, when they not praying and they not having conversations with God, and they're not working in his will, and they're not trying to figure out what their purpose is on this earth, it's going to be easy for the devil to jump bodies into them. It's going to be easy for the devil to get them to carry out his work. It's going to be easy. It's going to be a piece of cake. They're not anointed. The devil knows this. So when he sees that somebody that's not anointed, somebody that really got like demonic spirits on them can make you easily angered, he gonna use them. He gonna be using and abusing them, and they not even gonna know it. They so lost in the sauce, some people just do what they do because they don't like you. They don't even know why they don't like you. Whole time it's the demonic energy upon you, my baby. It's not even that you don't like me. You got them demonic spirits upon you. I ain't never even did. You ever, I say back in the school days, wherever, even at work, school, out in the real world, whatever. Have you ever had to ask somebody like, I don't even know why she don't like me. I bet you she can't tell you why she don't like me. I know the nigga can't tell you why he don't like me. I'm pretty sure we all been there. That's because these people don't know. They genuinely don't know. Because they don't know that they got this demonic spirit upon them. They don't know that they're in contact with the chosen one. The anointed one. They don't know. So they just moving through life doing the devil's work and they're not even on it. That's why you gotta say forgive them, Lord. They don't know what they do. They don't. They know not what they do. They know, hey, I always tell y'all I'm not holier than thou. I don't know that Bible from front to back. But we working on that. But, you know, it's real raw and cut over here. I don't do no edits. I don't do no cuts. So if I stutter on here, if I start choking to death, sneezing, whatever the case may be, y'all just going to have to deal through it and sit through it. Whatever. We don't do no cuts, no edits. I don't have time for that. I'm not trying to get on the internet to be perfect. I know the people that record videos, this sidebar, but I know the people that record videos and they have to be perfect. They do like 7 to 10 takes per video. Baby, you going to get this first... I'm going to record it one time and that's what you're going to get. And if you don't like it, oh well. Because it's like we're having a conversation. It's just not in real time. But do we get to edit and cut our combos? Come on now. This is y'all being too extra with it. We're human beings. We don't have to be perfect all the time. Anyways, that was a sidebar. But the point of this video was literally just to let you guys know, stop getting easily angry. Figure out what you can do to get that angry trauma up off you. Do boxing classes. Do Something that calms you. Do yoga, Pilates, go to the spa. Find things that you can do that don't have you so easily angered. And then when you do run into these people that God pulled from your life during your isolation season, people that harmed you, hurt you, lied on you, backstabbed you. When you do run into these people, you know how to handle the situation, and you're not moving off of emotions. You're moving based off of logic. Before even moving off logic, you're moving off of faith. You're moving off knowing that He is the Almighty High, and He will handle everything that you got going on in your life. Stop getting around these people and letting them just push your buttons. Stop doing that. Stop giving people so much power over you. You chosen. You got the power. You got the juice. You got the juice now. You got the juice. Stop letting people control you. And I want to do a whole nother video kind of on that, like letting people control you, because we got to stop letting these substances control us as well. Because half the things that we do when we're in our easily angered moments, when we crashing out, and when we waking up, ending up in jail with a hangover, it's not even that we wouldn't do this on a regular day. It's the intoxications, the addictions, the drugs, the liquor, the pills. This generation is like, and don't get me wrong, every generation had they downfalls of addiction, and they all were bad. But I'm speaking on this generation simply because our kids are coming up in this. A lot of us are in our 30s, late 20s, early 30s, 40. We got kids that's coming up in this generation. We got to set better examples, because it's always, you think that a kid not going to do something because you said don't do it. No, they see you doing it, they going to try it. You have to be a better person, be a better example. And when you do surrender over to the Lord, you start to slowly become a better person. Because I'm not perfect. I still have addictions that I'm battling. But, and you know what's crazy about this generation too? Certain things they don't even deem as addictions. Weed is an addiction. Them vapes, them is addictions. Liquor addictions. Y'all think it's cute. Every day I look up, it's some people. I deleted Instagram at this point. I do got another Instagram that like I said, my business Instagram, but I ended up deleting Instagram because it's like I don't care to see this. Every day, it's the same handful of people that you could look on their story, and they got a bottle of Don Julio, a bottle of Terramana, a bottle of Douce. I was there. I was definitely there where I had the addiction of alcoholism, and that's gonna be another video. But in order for a lot of us to stop being so easily angered and letting the devil and the enemy win with us being crash outs, if we let go of our addictions, we wouldn't even have this problem. If we surrender to God, we wouldn't even have this problem. So I just make my videos, like I said, not to be perfect. I don't come on here to be perfect. I don't come on here to have the best lighting and be the best YouTuber and all of these aesthetic things. I don't come on here for that. I come on here for real conversation. Like, comment below. We can get in these comments and have conversations. The only way that our generation and us as a people, us as black people, will do better is if we break the generational curses that have been placed upon our people. Addiction is one of them. The anger that we inherited, because we weren't angry people before we were enslaved. We were not an angry people. We inherited anger. We've inherited it, and then they keep pushing it on us, like all the propaganda as far as just the music industry. That's a whole nother video. But I make these videos so that it could be a real space to have real conversations about what we need to do, what we're gonna do as a people to move forward. You know, like to get better. I know y'all want better, because I do. I want better every day. And I've been through some stuff. I've done a lot of stuff, and the only way I'm gonna get to greater is if I stop letting the world dictate my greatness and let God dictate my greatness. That's all we gotta do. Let God handle it. Let God take that wheel. Let God tell you who you are. Once God tell you who you are and He let you know you chosen, what Tim, Dick, Bob, and Harry had to say really shouldn't matter. We are all human beings. We all bleed the same. Stop letting these people get you out your square, knock you off your square. You better than that. Move logically. All that moving off emotions and wanting to vent, now it's getting physical, now the police are called, all of that. The devil love it. He eat it up every time. Let's not do it, y'all. Let's be better people. Let's move better as a unit. Okay, I said we are a unit. So we gonna look like one. We gonna act like one. Okay? Let's move better as a damn unit. Alright, y'all. Thank you for watching my video. I want y'all to like, comment, subscribe. Heal Hectic Havoc. One day I'm gonna start looking into this camera. But it wasn't today. So y'all just deal with it. Alright, so like, comment, subscribe. I love y'all, but y'all gotta know God love y'all more. And I'll see y'all next video. Peace.